Hey there, Tammie VanDeusen, Summit Lending. Today I wanted to do a little video about your property tax bill. So either you've gotten your property tax bill or you're about to get your property tax bill. And of course, one of the most common questions I get this time of year is, shouldn't that bill have been paid through my escrow account with my mortgage? 9 times out of 10, that answer is yes. Most of my clients have set up an escrow account. So that just means that when we closed on your home loan, we did a special account called an escrow account so that when you make your payment every month, that taxes and insurance portion goes into that escrow account. And then when the taxes and insurance come due, we pull it out and pay it for you on your behalf. The taxes are paid typically in 2 installments. One, I think, is like March. The other one is in June. Don't quote me on that. I haven't looked it up. And every county is a little bit different. Every state's a little bit different. And I lend in lots of different states and counties, so I'm not 100% sure on that information. In Colorado, though, your taxes very well could go up this year because we've eliminated a $55,000 tax exemption. We eliminated that in 2025. And in Colorado, and again, in most places, we pay our taxes in arrears. So that means that the taxes that were assessed in 2025 are going to now be paid in 2026. Google property taxes, my county, whatever that is, pull up, and you can actually go in, it's public record, and look at your tax bill from this year and last year and compare the two. So that if you're going to be short, you can get ahead of it, get some money in savings, and get prepared for it. Because what will happen is we'll pay that tax bill. And if there's not enough money in your escrow, you're going to have an escrow shortage. And of course, we're going to ask that you make up that shortage. And sometimes that can be substantial. So if you get ahead of a little bit, it's not going to be quite as scary. Same thing with your insurance, by the way, since we're on the topic. Your insurance is due once a year. And a good way to know when that's going to be due is it's when you bought the house. So if you bought the house in June of last year, it's going to be due in June of this year. Again, look at that when they send you the bill, compare it to what you got last year, and just try to get ahead of it. Something I do want to point out, though, is there are some property tax exemptions, especially depending on where you live. So for most 100% disabled vets, no matter where you live, there's an exemption. And in some states, it's not even 100% disabled. It's less. If you're 65 or older, most places have an exemption for senior citizens, depending on how long you've lived in the house. If you're a surviving spouse, there's some exemptions. And then even for certain states, there's a homestead exemption. One great story that I tell is I had a customer that moved from Colorado to Oklahoma and didn't file the homestead exemption. And we were talking about it, and thankfully it flagged that conversation. She called, got the homestead exemption added on, helped save some money in those property taxes. So take the time, look at the bill, compare to what you had last year, and be prepared in case your payment goes up. Call me if you have any questions. I'm more than happy to try and walk you through it and answer any questions you might have. Thanks, and have a great day.